Assalamu alaikum. I am Mehran Mujib from Group 2. I am going to talk about the e-commerce security. First of all, what is e-commerce security? E-commerce security is the protection of e-commerce assets from unauthorized access, use, alteration, or destruction. Now, I'm going to talk six dimensions of e-commerce security. First of all, it comes integrity. Integrity is to ensure that information being displayed on a website or transmitted over the internet has not been altered in any way by an unauthorized party. Then it comes non-repudiation, ability to ensure that e-commerce participants do not deny online actions. And authenticity is the ability to identify the identity of a person to entity with whom you are dealing on the internet. Then comes confidentiality. Confidentiality is the ability to ensure that messages and data are available only to those authorized to view them. Then come privacy, ability to control use of information a customer provides about himself or herself to merchant. Then the last one is availability, ability to ensure that an e-commerce site continues to function as intended. These are the six dimensions of e-commerce system. Now I'm talking about the continuing need for e-commerce security. Computer Security Institute, nonprofit organization located in San Francisco, California, that is dedicated to serving and training information, computer, and security professionals. Then another one is Computer Emergency Response Team, group of three teams at Conard Mellon University that monitor the incidence of cyber attack, analyze vulnerabilities, and provide guidance on protecting against attacks. There are some basic issues of e-commerce security. The first one is authentication, second one is authorization, and the third one is auditing. There are several types of attack. One is called non-technical attack. Now, what is non-technical attack? An attack that causes machinery to trick people into revealing sensitive information or performing actions that compromise the security of a network. Then the second one is technical attack. Technical attack is an attack using software and system knowledge or expertise. Now there are several types of security threats in e-commerce environment. There is client, then server, then the third one is communications pipeline. Now there are some common security threats in the e-commerce environment. One is called malicious code. Now what is malicious code? Malicious code is the term used to describe any code in any part of software system or script that is intended to cause undesired effects, security breaches, or damage to a system. Then there are potentially unwanted programs. Another one is phishing. Phishing is the attempt to obtain sensitive information such as username, passwords, and credit card details by disguising oneself as a trustworthy entity in an electronic communication. Then there are some others like data breach, credit card fraud, spoofing, farming, etc. Now there are some technical solutions of this problem. One is protecting internet communications. Another one is securing channels of communication, protecting networks, and protecting servers and clients. Now I'm going to talk about the encryption. What is encryption? Encryption transforms data into ciphertext readable only by sender and receiver. It secures stored information and information transmission so that the other people cannot take the data. Now there are two types of encryption. There are two types of encryption in cryptography. One is called symmetric key cryptography, and another one is public key cryptography. What is the symmetric one? Symmetric one is a type of encryption scheme in which that same key is used both to encrypt and decrypt messages. But in public key is a cryptographic system that uses pairs of key public which may be dismantled widely and private keys which are known only to the owner. Now, digital envelopes. The weakness of the public key cryptography is computationally slow, decreased transmission speed, increased processing time, and the symmetric key cryptography, the weakness are it insecure transmission time. But digital envelopes, it uses symmetric key cryptography to encrypt document, but use public key cryptography to encrypt and send symmetric key. Now I'm going to talk about the protecting network. There are several types of things that we can use. The one is firewall. We can use proxy servers, institution detection system, institution intrusion prevention system, etc. Now I'm going to talk about protecting servers and clients. One is operating system security enhancements and antivirus software, risk assessment, security policy, implementation plan, security audit. That's all from me. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Lokman bin Azmi. Okay, today I will present about e-payment system. What is e-payment? E-payment system is a way of making transaction or paying for goods and service through an electronic medium without using of check or cash. Okay, in e-payment, we use card. Okay, in card payment, we have four type of card. First, we have credit card. Credit card is a physical or digital card which represent a credit account. Then we have a prepaid card. Prepaid card also a physical card with a unique number which have a fixed amount of money in the card. Then we have debit card. Debit card also a physical or digital card which represent debit account, which mean represent our real bank account have the same amount of balance in our account. Last is we have loyalty card. Loyalty card will represent a value of money, so we can give the card to our friend or family or anyone we want to give. Okay, next we move to how online credit card works or processing. First, in the transaction, we need customer who want to buy. Then we have issuing bank, which bank provide the card. Third is merchant, the company. Then acquiring bank offer internet merchant account, which bank offer this online card. Then we have credit card association. This we can see in our card. We can see either we use Visa or Master. Sync is a payment gateway. In Malaysia, basically we have PayPal, iPay88, and MorePay. Then I will explain a little bit about status during processing online. First, we have authorization. Authorization is where the system determine whether a buyer, our card, is active or the card has a sufficient balance to proceed for the payment. And the settlement is a process transferring money from the buyer to the merchant's account to the seller. Okay, next is a chart where we can see how online transaction works. So indeed we have a consumer who is a buyer. Then we have a merchant, clearinghouse, consumer card issuing banks, the seller, and we have merchant banks. Okay, next.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Sifan. Okay, I'll talk about other online system, which is alternative online payment system. Alternative payments refers to payment methods that are used as an alternative to credit card payments For example, PayPal. Many people use PayPal as their payment method. For example, the next is most alternative payment methods address a domestic economy or have been specifically developed for e-commerce, and the payment systems are also supported and operated by local banks. There are also other alternative payment system, for example, like pay with Amazon, Visa, Mastercards, Masterpass, Bill Me Later, Duola, Stripe, and many others. Okay, the next one is mobile payment systems. Okay, nowadays we have our smartphones, our credit cards. We connect our credit cards with the phones, with our smartphones, and then we just we just scan to pay. For example, like Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, Google Pay. For example, I don't bring my wallet, but I bring my smartphone. So I just touch my phone, scan my phone, just pay it like that. For the next one is like sending money through mobile apps. For example, I send money to my friends through mobile through CIMB Click, Maybank to you. That's what. The next is digital cash, or mostly known as Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a type of currency that is available in digital form. It also can allow for instantaneous transactions and borderless transfer of ownership. It is also includes like virtual currencies, cryptocurrencies, and central bank digital currencies. These currencies may be used to buy physical goods or services, or also can be restricted to certain communities, such as buying stuff in online games. E-currency also have does not have physical form like our physical money, like 1 ringgit, 2 ringgit, 10 cents. Okay, the next is electronic billing, presentment, and billing. Short form is EBPB. This is online payment systems for monthly bills or yearly bills. It is a process that many companies use to collect payments electronically through systems like the internet, direct dial, access, and ATM. For example, I bought my car, I paid deposit, and the next month I didn't pay manually. It just deduct from my bank. For example, my bank, it just automatically deduct. That's the like one of the contract with the car dealer. For next one is like EPF. Our salary automatically minused by automatically they cut off our EPF to bank in our APF lah. Okay, I think that's all for these chapters. Thank you.